Hi guys, Tiana here. Welcome back to my channel. And today I am making a video on one of the most highly requested updates in all of Royale High, which is Mermaid Tails. That's right, Mermaid Tails. Oh my goodness, I actually cannot believe that Mermaid Tails are finally here. It has honestly been such an incredibly long wait for this, but I must admit, they have been implemented really well, and I'm not at all disappointed with this update. So this update consists of a bunch of unique mermaid tails that you can collect, a new mermaid shop, which you can actually only gain access to after you have completed the mermaid quest / mission at least once. And we also have some brand new mermaid themed accessories, which is incredibly exciting because they are absolutely gorgeous from what I have seen so far. But yeah, we are just going to dive straight into this, no pun intended, because I cannot wait to show you everything that this update has to offer. So let's firstly have a look at the current tail that I am wearing on my character here, Parisa. I thought it was perfect to show Parisa in this video, as she is my water fairy, and this whole update is just screaming Parisa, so of course I had to bring her back into another video. But yeah guys, can we just appreciate how smooth the animation of the tails are, you guys? Oh my goodness, like look at this. Like, I am actually so obsessed. We also have some new poses and walk packs to fit specifically for the mermaid tails as well. I am currently using the Bright Ocean Beams idol on Parisa here, which is probably my favourite. I absolutely love the pose so much. We also have the stylish floating here, super gorgeous, super elegant. We have the Wave Dancer idol, which again, I really like this one as well. And we also have the Guppy Glide idol. So cute. So cute. Honestly, just looks like you're swimming in the air. I love it. Oh yeah, and then the sitting poses as well. I was currently using the Majestic Mermaid Relax for the intro here. I absolutely love it because it really shows off the mermaid tail here. Super gorgeous. Yeah. We have the Mermaid Kneeling Perch here. Awesome. And we have showing off my pretty tail. And then the clam rest here is a little bit glitched, I won't lie. I can't seem to... Oh, there we go, it's worked. Well, not really, because we're kind of slowly spinning on the sand here. But yeah, it was doing this for me before. I think it is a little bit glitched. But yeah, it is a very beautiful pose, but hopefully it'll be fixed soon because it's a bit difficult to use at the moment. I think it actually just depends where you use the pose. If we try it here, it might work a little better. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Gorgeous. And now let's go ahead and look at the new mermaid walk packs. So Wave Dancer here is like a little float in the air, but it still looks like you are swimming underwater, which I really like. And also look at the animation when you jump as well. Look at the dive. Oh my goodness. I love it so much. And it looks amazing in the water actually, guys. Look. How cool is this? How cool is this? Oh my goodness. Yeah, and look under the water as well, you guys. Oh, look, oh, my little fishies. Yeah, it's just absolutely gorgeous under the water. And of course, as well, if you stop swimming as well, you won't actually float back up to the top, which is awesome. I'm so glad that they've added that, so you can just gracefully float under the water here like a mermaid. Love it. Anyway, let's go back to the shore. So yeah, the Guppy Glide here is very adorable. I think my favourite actually might be the Bubble Bounce here. I have been using this one quite a lot recently. It is so cute and I don't know, it's giving so much personality. I love it so much. And next up we have the Starfish Scoot, which is crawling on the sand here, which typically is what a mermaid would do if they were on land. So I really like that one. And I think this is the last one, which is the Calm Crawl, which again, this is just a crawl on the floor. Super duper awesome. I am honestly so happy with all of these walk packs and the poses. But anyways guys, moving on, if we go ahead and click on the shop here, this is where you can access the Mermaid treasure shop. Now, to actually gain access to this mermaid shop, you do need to first complete the mermaid quest / mission, which I'm going to go ahead and show you exactly what to do. Okay, perfect. So it's near enough 6 p.m. now, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how you can unlock the mermaid tails and the mermaid shop. So on the shore here somewhere, there will be this mysterious bottle. It can literally spawn anywhere. It can also spawn on this side. You want to go ahead and pick that up. And inside of the bottle, there is a message inside, and it's like a little riddle here. And it says, carried through currents by the Queen's command, a secret meant for you rests here on the sand. Follow these verses with your heart opened wide, and soon you will join where the mermaids reside. So what we're going to want to do is collect some water from the shore here. As you can see, we've got some water in the bottle. So then the riddle here continues, and it says, return to your chamber, set bottle with care, place 3 glowing candles to circle it there. Extinguish the bright lights that hang overhead, let darkness and flame be the guardians instead. So after that, you want to come to your dorm, you want to claim a dorm if you haven't already. And you basically want to just put 3 candles around the bottle here. It doesn't matter what candles you use as well. You can use the Halloween candles, or you can use these candles, or whatever floats your boat. After you've done that, you will need to turn off the lights, which I won't even lie about this. When I was first doing this a few days ago, I was struggling so much because I forgot to turn the lights off, and I was actually using a different dorm for it. And the dorm is incredibly dark, so it already looked like I had the lights off, but clearly I didn't, so that was my error there, and then, yeah, it worked after that, so, yeah, you do need to turn the lights off for this. After you've done that, you will want to use your element powers on the bottle here. And you should receive this little cutscene here of your character performing a little ritual / spell, which is absolutely adorable. Once you've done that, you get another part of the riddle here that says, tuck the bottle beneath your pillow at night. Guard it with care until the dawn's gentle light. Dream as the currents ebb and flow below, and wake up to the gift only mermaids bestow. So now we're going to go ahead and pick up our little mermaid bottle here, and we're just going to place it under our pillow, and then all you gotta do is really sleep and just wait until morning. So yeah, you actually do have to do this for each element. I currently actually don't have them all. The first one that I did start off with was, of course, dark. Not really much of a surprise there because dark is my favourite element. Then I did light and then nature, and I wanted to save water specifically for my YouTube video for Princess Parisa, since she is the water fairy, and I wanted to showcase her in this video. And then later on today, I am definitely going to try and get the other 2 that I'm missing, which is fire and ice. And then I should have all of the obtainable mermaid tails from the elements. Alright, it is now morning, and we get the next part of the riddle, which says, good morning, sunrise, a bond has just begun. Its new life will grow bright in the warmth of your loving sun. Keep it safe in your locker so it waits with quiet trust. And now name it with love, as every mermaid must. And then it pops up with your little water egg here, and you can go ahead and give it a name. So I think for Parisa's fish here, we are going to go ahead and call her Pearlescent, and we're going to go with Pearl for sure. I feel like that is definitely a name that Parisa would name her little pet. And then it'll go ahead and ask you to confirm the name here, Pearl. That is correct. And then we have little Pearl in the bottle here. It's so cute. So Pearl is currently growing now. So we're going to go ahead and teleport to our locker. We're going to claim a locker, which in fact is actually Delia's locker. And I have not actually finished it yet, but it's getting there. But there we go, and here's another part of the riddle. It says, peek in your locker between classes each day. Your little sea friend just wants you to stay. Each moment of love helps its shell start to fall. A fishling to be needs your care most of all. So yeah, all you have to do is keep regularly checking on your little egg here, just literally by clicking on it, and it says a little love given. So yeah, basically in between classes, all you want to do is give your little egg some love, and eventually you will just get a notification that pops up saying that you can release the fish back into the ocean. So before I continue with anything else, I do actually have a really special and exciting announcement. So I thought I would share it as I'm sat here by the fountain, because for those who don't know or haven't seen the update log, I am one of the winners of the Fountain Story Contest. So that means you have a chance of receiving my story when you wish upon the fountain, which is so incredibly exciting. This is also actually my third time entering the competition, so I'm just chuffed to pieces that I have now won. I believe the first fountain story I wrote was back in like 2019 for Christmas, but in a way, I almost don't count that one purely because I went a little bit off theme when writing it. Kind of. I mean, I was still ice themed for winter, but I just knew it wasn't the kind of story the devs were looking for. So, you know, it wasn't really a surprise when I didn't win. I was just doing that one purely for fun, so it didn't matter to me at all about winning or not. I vividly remember posting a YouTube video reading out my story years ago too, so if you are in fact curious or interested in the story, then feel free to dig that video up from my channel and hear 15-year-old Tiana read you a story. But yeah, the second time I entered the story contest, it was actually last year for Evening Fall 2, and I got runner-up, and honestly, I was really disappointed about it, because it was like you almost won, but you lost. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, and I also put so much effort into it too, so it was just really disheartening, and plus I didn't want to win the contest for any other season but Halloween, as Halloween is my favourite time of the year. And, you know, honestly, it would just feel incredibly special winning during that time. So for that, I did wait an entire year to submit again, and I also didn't want my previous Evening Fall story to go to waste due to the amount of effort I put into it. So I did end up submitting the same story I wrote last year, but I did revamp it and add a couple more outcomes and whatnot. I also allowed a best friend of mine to hop on this little writing project with me as well, and they in fact wrote, I believe, 2 of the outcomes for Mermaid's story option. I must say, I don't actually know how many outcomes there are in total in my story, just because I do believe that my story has been changed, edited, and tweaked a little bit by the devs, which is fine. That was stated in the rules when signing up. So yeah, there are 1 or 2 outcomes that the devs have wrote and added into my story. I also think they have changed the Halo option and story as well. I saw a post that someone won the Halo from my story specifically, but they had actually clicked a different option to what I had wrote. I don't know if that means my story has 2 winning Halo options or if mine was taken out completely, but either way, I sadly cannot tell you the Halo answer as it is against the rules, so you will have to look up a Halo chart to find out, unfortunately. But yeah, I guess third time's the charm, because I did in fact win this year and I couldn't be more grateful. I'm so happy. I'm honestly over the moon. And it just shows that perseverance really pays off, and you should never give up no matter how difficult or frustrating something is, because if you set your mind to something, you will absolutely achieve it. But yeah, so thrilled about my story being implemented into my all-time favourite game, and I truly hope that you enjoy reading mine, of course, or better yet, actually, you end up winning the new Halo from my story. If you are lucky enough to do so, then please comment down below or message me on social media to tell me, because I would absolutely love to know. But yeah, guys, that was my special announcement, and as you can see here as well, I do now own the Writer's Charm bracelet, and it's something I have wanted for such a long time. So happy about that, and I feel like I'm going to be using this bracelet on so many of my outfits now. Oh wow, okay, that was actually really, really fast. So it says, congratulations, your fishling friend Pearl is born. Yeah, I've literally only done a couple of classes and was giving the fish love in between, and it was as fast as that. The first time I did it, it actually took quite a while. I think it was born at like maybe 3 a.m, so I did like a full day of Royal High until I got it, but that was really fast. Anyway, so it says, when love has awakened the creature of tide, a fishing will sparkle with magic inside. Guide it back home to the waves where it's free, for setting it loose is the truest decree. So if you come back over to the ocean here, you have an option to release fishling, and then you are given another cutscene here, you guys. Let's take a look. So here's Parisa, she's giving her little fishling a hug. She's crying, wiping a tear away, setting it free. And there goes Pearl. This is where Queen Harmony shows up. Are we ready? Here she comes. Look at her tail though, you guys. And then we end up fainting. Oh, little Pearl, that's so cute. Yeah, so this is Queen Harmony. She says, oh Guppy, out cold again? Do I really make such a dramatic entrance? You do indeed, Miss Harmony. It's me, Harmony, yet another fishling bubbling on about you. Your kindness really does make waves, doesn't it? Remember, each pair you receive isn't just for show. They're a sign of your growing bond with the sea and of the love you've shown its creatures. Let the tides sculpt the fins of water upon you as the sea itself imagines them. Ready? Let's go. I'm just so impressed with the amount of effort that is put into this little cutscene here. Oh my goodness. So beautiful. And there we have it, you guys. Oh, look at little Blossom kissing Parisa. That was so cute. Oh my gosh, that was so cute. But yes, there we go, you guys. We have the water element tail now, you guys. Oh my goodness, look how much it suits Parisa as well. It actually really matches this outfit in a way. I really, really like it, actually. This might be one of my favourites from the element tails. Oh my goodness. I love it. I really, really do. So yeah, once you have got your tail, that's when you can access the Mermaid shop, you guys. So I can go ahead and show you that now. Inside of the Mermaid shop here, you have Queen Harmony. And so each day, if we click on Tide Timer here, you can see every 24 hours the shop is going to change, which is awesome. So every day you get 3 items to buy. They can be common items or they can even be legendary items. I'm assuming the legendary items are really rare to show up in the shop here. You can also receive doubles from the shop as well, so even if you've already bought something, it can actually appear again in the shop. But it seems like at some point we are getting mermaid trading, which sadly it's currently not out yet. But yes, this is where you can buy mermaid tails and of course the new mermaid accessories, which can appear in the store as well. And believe it or not as well, you guys, I think you can actually buy halos. Like, how crazy is that? I actually haven't had a halo pop up in my store just yet, but I have actually seen it on X and I was shocked. Unfortunately, it does seem like the value of the halos are the same as they are on Tradery, so unfortunately you are not going to get any sort of discount if a halo does appear in the mermaid shop here. But yes, this is my shop today, guys. I have 3 mermaid tails. This one is actually a double. This one here is in fact the one I am currently using on Parisa. I absolutely love that tail. I think it's my favourite that I have so far, or at least one of my favourites because it's pink. So if we go ahead and wave goodbye to Harmony, I can go ahead and show you all of the mermaid tails that I currently have from the store. This is all I have so far. So of course the first one that I have here is the dark fairy mermaid tail. Let's go ahead and put that on and let's take a look. So this one is definitely my favorite alongside of the pink one I'm using on Parisa. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Love purple. This one is absolutely perfect for my OC Delia, and I have in fact made her an absolutely gorgeous mermaid outfit with this tail, and I love it so much. But yeah, next up we have the Sunburst Mermaid Potion, which is rare apparently. And honestly, I just feel like Nemo the fish wearing this. I do. Yeah, it's super cool, and it has pearls on it as well. And after that, I did go ahead and get the Light Element Mermaid tail here, which is a beautiful, beautiful golden colour, which fits a light fairy perfectly. Although I do kind of wish it did have some like rainbow on it. I feel like that would have fit as well. Obviously, if you want to go ahead and get another element, you will have to repeat the same process with the bottle, you know, getting some water from the ocean, taking it to your dorm, doing the little ritual and whatnot, and yes, that's how you can get all of the element mermaid tails. Moving on, I actually have a legendary tail, which is called the Sea Glass Mermaid. And I really, really like this one. Again, this one actually matches Parisa's outfit very, very well. I'm loving all of the colours on this one. Super, super awesome. And then I have the Splash Mermaid Potion, which is a classic. So I think this one's pretty common. Oh, I really like the fins on this one as well. I didn't actually notice how beautiful they were before. I think this one's actually very similar to the water tail. Let's take a look. Yes, it is a little bit. Only slightly. I think I actually do like the water tail better than the Splash Mermaid here. I think it's the colour that I like best on the water tail. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous. And then I went ahead and got the nature element tail here, which is green and pink, as you would expect for a nature fairy. Super, super gorgeous. And then I got the goldfish mermaid potion from the shop, which is actually very, very similar to the sunburst mermaid here. This one's just I guess a brighter orange, and it also comes with pearls, whereas this one is like a lighter kind of orange and it has no pearls. And then I also have the Sunray Mermaid Potion, which again, this one is very similar to the light element tail. But yeah, honestly, I cannot wait to make more mermaid outfits for my characters. I feel like that's going to be really, really fun because obviously most of them, they aren't mermaids. Parisa is the water fairy, so she does have a tail if we're talking canon. But yeah, I just think it's going to be so interesting to make mermaid outfits for my characters that aren't actually mermaids. But yeah, I did already make one for Delia with her element tail here. This one is Parisa's. I feel like this one or this one could be very nice for Rose Angelica's sister, perhaps. I'll definitely have to try that out at some point. This one I feel like would work for Rose Angelica, of course, because of the golden, and she wears a lot of golden because she is an angel. Oh, I don't know about some of the others. Obviously, Parisa fits all of the blue ones. This one would probably fit Daisy May. I can see that. Yeah, I'm actually really hoping there's a hot pink tail. I haven't seen yet so far, but I'm really hoping there's a hot pink tail, and I feel like that could also work for Delia and also Mayana. That could be really nice. Honestly, super, super awesome. And yeah, I'm just so excited to see what I get at midnight tonight from the shop. Hopefully I get absolutely no doubles and everything new. But yeah, I just love how exciting it is. Every day going forward now, you can go ahead, check out the mermaid shop and buy yourself something new if something new does appear in the shop. And I absolutely love that, being able to get excited about the game every single day. So yeah, that is honestly just so awesome. But yeah, I do actually have 2 new dress-up items from the shop as well, which I'll go ahead and show you. Actually, I'm currently wearing one on Parisa here. If I scroll down, you can see here I have the Bubble Jelly Mermaid Beret, which is apparently rare, which is awesome. Yeah, let's take a little look if we can see it here. So of course we have a cute little beret with pearls, and it has a cute little ribbon dangling down from the pearls. Honestly, this was in fact the first thing I got from the shop when I unlocked the shop, and honestly, I just thought that definitely wasn't a coincidence. Obviously, it gives me the beret for my water-themed character, which is Parisa here, and if you know Parisa, she loves wearing berets, so that was just absolutely perfect, the timing on that. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. And then we have the scaled swimmer mermaid top, which I got the other day, and I saw someone wearing this before I actually unlocked it, and I was like, oh my gosh, there is a new top, how cool is that? And then it actually popped up that night for me in the shop, so I was really excited about that. Yeah, so you can colour the top and the scales, and the neck ring here, absolutely gorgeous. Really, really like this. And of course, you can just wear the neck ring on its own as well. So for the cycle through variations, they're pretty simple. You can remove the scales, and the neck piece, you can either make that shiny or matte. But yes, I have actually seen that there is another crop top of some sort in the store. So I'm really, really hoping that that actually appears in my shop tonight. That'll be really, really exciting. Yeah, it's just from what I've seen on X, a couple of things. Like, I know there's some necklaces and they're absolutely gorgeous. I know that there is obviously 2 tops, I think. There might be more. I honestly don't know. I can't remember, but they just looked absolutely gorgeous. So I'm just truly so excited to be able to buy these at some point when they appear in the shop for me. But yeah, that is pretty much the update covered, you guys. I'm honestly so pleased with it. I feel like for the past couple of months, Royale High has been a tiny little bit dry and I haven't been playing as much as I would like to. I mean, this is my favourite game and I'm on it constantly. I found myself taking little breaks from it just because the game was slightly stale, but this has definitely added so much more excitement and I just have the urge to play all day and make so many mermaid themed outfits for my characters. And honestly, oh my goodness, I'm just really excited to get this video up and then I can start working on making the outfits for fun. Yeah, just so excited about that. But yeah, you guys, I actually think I am gonna go ahead and end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed. Also, remember to tell me down in the comments what you have received from the Mermaid shop and what you have bought. I would honestly love to know. But yeah, again, thank you so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed. And if you are new to my channel, then welcome to the dark side. Remember to turn on your notifications so you know when a new video is out. I love you all so much and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.